Rich Hill is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Tampa Bay. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a fun one to watch. This guy's been around the block for a while, but he's having a rock-solid season with a real good ERA. It'll be really interesting to see how he attacks his opposing lineup.
The left fielder.
Striding in for Boston, J.D. Martinez. As we show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. Here's the first pitch. And the first pitch of the night here is looked at for ball one, and we are underway in Tampa.
First pitch, 7-10.
And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Slow little roller to third. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting second.
And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. What's the key for them tonight, D-Row?
Well, Matty, the one thing that jumps off the page at me is the fact that this team leads the league in doubles, putting themselves in scoring position time and time again. Instead of having to get a few knocks, one base hit gets you right back in the ball game. This offense creates a lot of opportunities.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Fastball at 88 that time, a ball and a strike. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
D-Row, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting third, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Here now is Rafael Devers, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch coming, here it is.
Yeah.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
0-1.
And now a pitch on the way. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Now here it comes. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, D-Row, with that stacked infield on the right side. To hit it through where the shift is, have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the hole.
Into the box now, Christian Vasquez. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. A high fastball is in there.
The count.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Hoping to send him packing, pitch on its way.
Ball, that's in. Nope, inside, ball 2.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Weekly hit to third. He's right there. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Red Sox. Boston nothing. Tampa Bay coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Eduardo Rodriguez, a Venezuelan left-hander, will be the man on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Now to the plate, here is Randy Arozarena. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Reds, the right fielder, Randy.
Here's the pitch. Smoked on the ground left side, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Sometimes you got to pull out the ambush tactic. You don't know what the best pitch is going to be. Oh, right there. Get me a knock through the left side.
Throw over to first, and late reactions, and they got him.
Well, this game is still getting underway, so maybe he wasn't quite awake yet over there at first. Hate to have a guy picked off, but I guess it's better in the first than in the 9th.
Into the box, Brandon Lau. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 1-0 home.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
And there's a swing and a miss, 2-1 now. Rodriguez is a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind, and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable, and when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Liner into right center. That's a base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Here now is Mike Zunino, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 14 homers and 30 RBIs. A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. So now here is Kevin Kiermaier looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. And now the first pitch. Hit back toward the mound. Bogarts to his left. He's there. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
These are the type of plays that really separate the elite defenders from the rest. I understand it's a tough play, but he had a little trouble getting rid of it, and it made all the difference. He had to be perfect with the speed getting down the line.
Joey Wendell digs in now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Hoping to cash in here in the first inning. Runners at the corners, 2 away. The 0-1 offering. A swing and a ground ball to third. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Rays strand a pair. Still no score. Second inning set to go, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Alex Verdugo.
Number 99, Alex Verdugo.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Oh, that's old.
The 1-0.
Hey!
Below the zone, a swing and a miss. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Fouled away. Here's another 2-2. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Going back is the right fielder. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
In now, Hunter Renfroe. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting 7, the second baseman, Marwin Gonzalez.
2 down, no one on base. And into bat next, the utility man extraordinaire, Marwin Gonzalez. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Oh, that's just out.
The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2.
That's inside.
No score here as we play inning number 2. All even now, 2-2. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
Batting 8, the first baseman, Bobby.
That'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First offering on its way. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
Standing in now, Kike Hernandez, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Comes set, the 0-1.
That's a ball. 1-0.
Gonzalez at second. Dahlbeck on at first with 2 down. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
Here's the 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
The payoff pitch. Hit out towards second. He's got it. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty, and the inning is over. Boston strands a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Digging in will be Austin Meadows. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The left fielder, Austin Meadows.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1.
Nope. That's inside.
Three and 1.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Batting 7, the first baseman, G-Man
So next to the
Choi.
plate for Tampa Bay, Ji-Man Choi. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And they start him out away with a cold strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. And there's ball 1. Two balls and a strike to the Rays first baseman.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Nobody out, runner on first. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is 1 pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in a show get absolutely hammered.
At the plate now, Taylor Walls, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 1 home run and 7 driven in. The 0-1 delivery. None out, runners at first and second. Grounded to the right, scooped up. There's one. On to first, and it's a well-turned 3-6-1 double play, and quickly there are 2 gone.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out, but the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Brett Phillips will bat next, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Here's the 1-0. Hit on the ground out to short. Gloved by Bogarts. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. 1 left for Tampa. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, J.D. Martinez. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Hit on the ground out to short, right to him. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
The bat, number 2, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And now the first pitch.
1-0.
3rd inning, no score to this point. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock. Well, after being late on a fastball there, it looked like they did him a favor.
Yeah, Matt, that's surprising right there. I don't understand that pitch sequence. He blew the fastball right by him, sped up his bat with the off speed, and got hurt.
Rafael Devers the next to bat as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He singled in his first AB. The 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
Here comes the 1-2. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. And this one is gone. A home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 19th home run for him on the season. And that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
At the plate, Christian Vasquez.
Catcher, Christian.
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Count even now at 1-1. Vasquez is considered one of the best defensive catchers in the game today. He often gets praise for his work behind the plate, and I know a lot of pitchers have made it clear that his presence back there adds a level of comfort that not many others can replicate.
And Matty, I don't know if he's always going to be a favorite for the Gold Glove, but you walk around this clubhouse, you hear these pitchers rave about throwing to this guy. That's all I need to hear.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Hit on the ground to third. And there's out number 2.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a liner. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Into the box now, Hunter Renfroe, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. The 1-0 delivery.
2-0.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And he watches this one in there for a high strike. Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe. Verdugo leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Hit out towards second. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And the throw will come in quickly from center, so despite the hit and run, they won't get the extra base here.
Second baseman,
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. The 1-0. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. And the run will score from second here as this is now a 3-0 game.
Up next for the Red Sox, the first baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck.
Stepping in now, Bobby Dahlbeck. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
.2-0 count. The pitch is in there for strike one.
Yeah, this is one of my biggest pet peeves in the game, when guys get count leverage and take fastballs. It's a game of fastballs. You calibrate everything off the heater. Surprising take right there.
The 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two. 3 runs already home here. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Here's the payoff pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Red Sox 3, the Rays nothing. Now to bat, Randy Arozarena. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
He'll go after the first pitch here as the fastball's hit foul off to the right, strike one. Breaks his bat as this ball's lifted into the air. Gonzalez is there for it. 1 out.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Brandon Lowe.
Next, it'll be Brandon Lowe. He doubled his last time up.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Nope,
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting.
Next to hit is Mike Zunino, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. Hot shot on the ground is short, and that's through for a hit.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-roll, then you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning start.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He swings and lines it to left. Martinez gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Rays strand just the one. They trail it here 3-0. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the fourth. And digging in is the veteran DH, Kike Hernandez. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Full count now. Now the payoff pitch home. To short. Reined in. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth.
We talk about this all the time in the game, having an internal clock. That's exactly what he had right there. He had plenty of time to take an extra step and secure his grip on that throw.
Here's J.D. Martinez. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. This is on the ground over to first. He's got it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now, and that'll bring up the power-hitting shortstop Xander Bogaerts. Here's the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the move is Kiermaier. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
The third baseman, Joey.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Fouled off.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Sent on the ground out to second. Gonzalez is there, and that's the first out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Austin Meadows.
One out here in the Tampa Bay fourth, and Austin Meadows will be the next to bat. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Now the 1-0.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a solo home run for Austin Meadows. Home run number 15 for him thus far, and the Rays are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
G-Man Choi the next to hit. As he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. And he lays off for ball one. Choi could end up as an all-star this year, but it's not a lock at this point. He enters the day third in voting among first basemen.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective, and that's exactly what he did right there.
In now, Taylor Walls. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now here it comes. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
1 run, 6 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high, 3-2.
Well, he had him down 0-2 earlier in this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put him away and end this inning. This has been a fun battle to watch.
Count still full, 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. One for the Rays on the solo home run. We're through 4. It's now a 3-1 ball game. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball one. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss. Swing and a liner. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Hey, not a bad way to start the nightcap. 3 at-bats, 3 base hits, D-Row.
Yeah, the pressure falls off you after you go 1 for 1. 2 for 2, all smiles. 3 for 3, get the party started.
To the plate now, Christian Vasquez. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Arozarena will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
The center fielder, number 99, Alex.
Next up for the Red Sox, Alex Verdugo. A hit in 2 tries so far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. And it's fouled away.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. Chopped back to the mound. Can they turn it to second for 1? Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the 5th coming up. Boston's out in front, 3-1. We're back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. All the way up and down the lineup, he said he's seeing swings break down and result in soft contact. He said some of that is pitch selection, some of it is poor swing mechanics, and some of it is a lack of focus. But either way, the message down here is that they need to find ways to make adjustments in the box, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The designated hitter, Brett.
First pitch on its way. Brett Phillips is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
The windup and the 0-1. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
To 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch.
Ball inside.
Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Here's Randy Arozarena as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning. And now in the box, Brandon
second
Lau
baseman,
trying to avoid
Brandon
becoming the third strikeout victim of the inning here. First offering on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. Down in order go the Rays, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Andrew Kittredge takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Now it'll be Hunter Renfroe. He'll lead it off for the Red Sox here in their half of the 6th.
The right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
He's set. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The 0-1 on its way. Two balls and a strike.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Now the 2-1 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Well, ball 3 there, and you know the Sox would love to start an inning. Hey, a leadoff walk would be a great thing right now.
Now here's the pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in a game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
At the plate now, Marwin Gonzalez. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Last time through was a base hit. Now the 1-0.
Ball 2. 2-0.
Bobby Dahlbeck, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Renfroe stands at second with no outs. And the count will be full. Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. He's set. Here's the 3-2. A bouncer to the left side. And he'll be tagged out at third base on a heady play. Digging in next, Bobby Dahlbeck. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Now the first pitch. 3 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
0-2 count and the pitch. In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Misses, ball 2. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Kike Hernandez is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the 1-0. Shot down the line. It's a fair ball. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
And the first base open. It looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
So next to hit is Xander Bogaerts, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. No balls and 1 strike.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
From the stretch, the 1-2.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that 2-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
Left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs here on 2 hits, no errors, and 3 men left stranded. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. The Red Sox on top, 3-1. So here's Mike Zunino. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Good cut fastball in there. 1-1. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Reined in. And there's one away. And with one away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. Up next for the Rays, Kevin Kiermaier. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Pulled toward right center field. On the run is Verdugo. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Now batting, the third baseman, Joey Wendell.
So 2 outs now in the Tampa Bay 6th. And digging in next will be Joey Wendell. And now the first pitch.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
On the ground for the shortstop, Bogarts. Right to him. Over to first, and that retires the side. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They still trail it here, 3-1. Is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Now the first pitch.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike 2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Up next for the Red Sox, the catcher, Christian.
One man is out in the Red Sox 7th. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. First pitch of the AB now. In there, strike 1. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. The 0-1 pitch. Here's strike 2 as it catches the outside corner.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
1-2 to the Red Sox catcher. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Alex Verdugo digging in now. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Scooped up, throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. So nothing happening this time around. It is stretch time here in Tampa. We'll stretch with them. It's the Red Sox 3, the Rays 1. Austin Meadows back at the plate now, and he's been the entire offense so far with the solo homer he hit earlier.
Austin Meadows.
Now here's the first offering. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Now the 2-1. 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
The 2-2. Hit back up the middle. Bogarts has it. And there's one down now.
Now batting, first baseman, G-Man Choi.
1 out now in the Tampa Bay 7th, and that brings up the corner infielder G-Man Choi. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. The 1-0. One out, nobody on. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd, a foul ball. And he fouls this one off. Here he comes again, 1-2. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Got him swinging in the dirt. Vasquez corrals it, and the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So his final line will show 6 2/3 innings pitched. He was very effective out there, no doubt. Adam Ottavino takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. At the plate, Taylor Walls. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. Now, that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Here now the 2-2. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. Score holds. It's 3-1. And now here is Hunter Renfroe. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Number 10, Hunter Renfroe.
First offering on its way. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Here's a swing and a ground ball, and this is going to find its way into right for a base hit. And the leadoff man's on to start the 8th, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Into the box, Marwin Gonzalez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Left side, but well foul. Ready with the 0-2. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Here comes the 1-2. Is off the plate, up and away. Renfroe leads off second with nobody out. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 2-2 one more time.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder giving chase. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. The relay, and he's safe. So a runner stands at third. One man is out, and that'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder, but this will land untouched.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Fouled off. He'll try again, 1-2. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
So now to the plate, Kike Hernandez, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set with the 0-1. Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Hit on the ground to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Red Sox leave one as the lead remains 3-1. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Brett Phillips. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Brett Phillips.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Hit on the ground to third. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting, the right fielder, Randy Arozarena.
And now Randy Arozarena, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 pitch. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Verdugo waits on it. 2 gone.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the second baseman, Brandon Lowe.
At the plate now is Brandon Lowe. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here. I know closers are known for having the nastiest stuff on the team. Exploding fastballs, devastating off-speed. But they'd be lying if they didn't say they wanted a 2-run, 3-run lead. That's exactly what this guy has a chance to do. Hand it to that monster in the 9th with a 2-run lead.
A ball and a strike now. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. The 1-2. They have him played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Gonzalez is up with it, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. And it remains a 3-1 ball game. Ryan Thompson enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. So kicking off the top of the 9th is J.D. Martinez, trying to pad their lead here before the bottom of the inning. Now the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
There's the heavy sinker right there. What makes that pitch so difficult to hit is not only does it change eye levels, it actually changes plane. You go to hit it at one position, and it's 6 to 8 inches dropping off the table and chasing your hands.
Oh, 0-2, here it comes. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Standing in now, Xander Bogaerts, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. A 1 pitch on its way.
1-1.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The 2-1 home.
No, that's cold.
Those are just two great takes right there. Those are pretty good pitches, sliders down the way, both of them just off the plate. Couldn't get the batter to fish.
That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
3-2.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Rafael Devers will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally, so that'll set up the double play possibility with one away.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Here's the first pitch to him. Christian Vasquez is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
From the stretch. Line to the right side. Well, this is speared by the first baseman.
The batter, The center fielder, Alex Verdugo.
Stepping up is Alex Verdugo. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now the first pitch. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. Nothing in the Boston ninth. Last chance for the Rays. They're on the short end of a 3-1 score. Matt Barnes takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. So here is Mike Zunino. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Big swing and a miss at the knuckle curve. Strike 1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
A ball and 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
So here's Kevin Kiermaier. He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Into the box now, Joey Wendell, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
The 2-1 home.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the ninth. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
Tampa down to their final strike in this one. Swing and a shot toward right center. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
To the plate now, Austin Meadows, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. From the stretch. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation calls for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on a base pass and just attack the zone.
And he misses 2-1.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare, almost unhittable.
And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Boston led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Eduardo Rodriguez earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Matt Barnes records the save, his 15th of the campaign. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan